Hey everybody, I just thought I'd say hi and that this video has a handful of jump cuts in it because of a whole bunch of frame issues and stuff that tend to be happening around Microtech. I'm not too sure what's causing it yet. Some of it really does feel like server lag. Some of it may be PC-wide. So I updated drivers somewhere in the middle of this recording. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of little jump cuts. Hang out till the end of it if you want to see how you redeem the F8C. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Greetings everybody and welcome back to Microtech. Let's close chat. And yeah, so you may notice we're in normal clothes and everything else is going on. That is because it has been patch day. What does patch day mean? Well, patch day means that last night I logged in to see how broken everything was and forgot to store the cutter. That also means that we have to soft restart, I guess is the best way to say it. We didn't lose anything because persistence happens, but we still need to claim the cutter and try to get this elevator door to open and effectively reset ourselves back up. So that is kind of what we'll be doing today. It'll be much faster because we don't really have to go buy everything. And then everything's right here on Microtech. These doors really don't want to open. So we're just going to head straight for the spaceport, and then while we wait for the claim, I'm going to get us dressed, and then we'll hop on the cutter and kind of get our plushies back down. We can actually have the penguin back, so that's good. I hate using stuff because it generally means that if we lose the cutter, we have to restart. But there's really nothing for that. And effectively just kind of get back off Microtech as fast as we can. One thing that has been somewhat sorry, I gotta close something here. There we go. Something that has been somewhat of a hot topic lately has been the fact that they released the F8C, not the F8M, which is, I believe, a completely different aircraft. The C, basically off either getting gold tickets off things or magically finding a dev who actually plays the game long enough to kill them to get a platinum ticket. I'm willing to bet at this point that the only people who end up seeing that are probably going to be top streamers. That's just my tinfoil hat theory. So we'll see what happens. But anybody who's paid enough attention has noticed that I do have some CIG handled friends on my friends list. There's a good reason for that. But I won't be using any of that information, assuming I even saw them online, to kind of play it at my favor. I'm not even really looking for the F8C. I see the release of it a little pointless. Like it's clearly a tad bit of a money grab in that unless they've changed something at the end of Squadron, you are intended to get the right to buy the F8M in the game with in-game credits. So your UEC as it was. So my general question at that point is, why would I spend $300 on a civilian variant when I can beat a game, meet whatever requirement that asks for, and get it effectively for free, ignoring your time isn't necessarily free, but effectively for free within the game? It's a little pointless. Even if we find a ticket, like, I'm not actively looking for these things. If we find a ticket in our explorations, I'll submit it, of course, but I don't know if I'm going to melt anything to oh, we don't have to. That's right, because I landed it on Babbage, so it just comes back here. Oh, that's good. We'll go ahead and get it set up here. I don't think I want to check something real quick. Yeah. Okay, so all that stayed. I don't think that I'm gonna melt anything or buy it. Like, I just don't. Maybe I will. I don't know. I really do love the lightning. Like, it is easily one of my more favorite style of easily one of my more favorite fighters. But I don't know if I love it enough to justify melting something huge for a fighter, or even a number of things for one fighter, because $300 for that thing is a bit high. I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. All right, so we need to get to the cutter. What is in this list right now? The black is a loner. The Buccaneer has been in my things for so long, I don't even know what it's for anymore. Talon's supposed to be here. Vulture's supposed to be here. At some point, we'll do a living in the Vulture. Carrick and CA, yeah, that's all normal. The hammer, oh, there they are. Yeah, these are loners for the Perseus. I think Polaris or Perseus. I own one of those too. I can't quite remember. Exterior paint, we need to be green. Our systems, we need one of you. They still haven't fixed this. And that. There. I think that's all we really did in this ship. We didn't. Yeah, we never modified the weapons. All right, so let's get ourselves dressed. And we're back. And the crash just kind of put us right back where we were. So that's handy. And everything's running smooth again, so that's also handy. We need to... Okay, so that engine's still... Okay, so we need to find whatever engine is on our right side. Items. Let's see. I really hate that when you're scrolling through this, it scrolls you out. It's really hard to click this little thing on the side. So front thruster, retro right, main right. So main left should have like 0 health or something. Even if it's even on here. Well, we'll try main right. Let's see if we can turn that off. Retro right, upper left, main right. All right, that engine's off. All right, let's see if we can actually fly straight. Nope. Okay, so that's kind of a broken mechanic in a way, because if you think about it, we're running purely on... Let's tilt that guy down. And now it just wants to spin. Yeah, that's a whole kind of broken system, because if you think about it, we're only running on the 2 auxiliary on the bottom. But it still wants to swing very hard left. Or right, rather. We can fly it, though. Sort of. Let's just see if we can get out into space. If I can get it to... If I can limp myself to Tressler... Because the atmosphere is making this kind of painful, I think. There's wind and everything else. So if we can make ourselves to Tressler somehow, we will... let's tilt up more. We'll be able to kind of get out of here. It's going to be a very slow trip up, though. Major torque imbalance. No crap. The more speed really isn't going to help us out here. I mean, I get there's a weight difference, but... There we go. We're kind of almost straight up now. Now we can mostly just roll. I don't think the game appreciated me talking poorly about the decision of the F8C and releasing it and all that stuff. But I don't really care too much. Losing it. Back off. Nope, still losing it. Backing off. There we go. Easy. You can see the lights of Tressler. But we've got like 6,000 more meters to go before we can even remotely get there. Just hang tight. You're a good ship. Great little ship. I could try turning that engine back on. I mean, it would give us more speed, but I don't know if I can counter the thrust balance. Alright, that engine's back on. Oh, now we're somewhat stable. I guess we're out of that storm. That probably helps. But that doesn't make much sense on why just running on the 2 was causing that much of a shift to the right. I'd like to know how. I'm only running on 3 engines. Alright, well, now that we got some form of speed back, we can jump to Tressler now. Let's get up to Tressler. We'll get ourselves repaired. We technically need to buy ammo, but I'm not super worried about it. We don't fight that much right now, so I mostly just kind of want to do our standard mission, get our rep up a little bit. We didn't lose any rep, which is nice, so it's not like we're fully restarting. I got the Penguin and the storm wall down, which is one of the biggest reasons I'm trying to save the ship right now. I think we'll be fine. But yeah, I tried to... I don't know, Microtech was starting to act really weird, so I cut the recording. Like I said, you guys didn't see me dress and whatnot anyway. And then immediately after I cut the recording, it started tanking a bit. And when I went to take off, it looked like both doors were open, but I guess the proxy box for one of those doors wasn't open yet. So when I flew through it, it just completely ripped off the left side. Yep. Port Tressler. There we go. Alright, there's our landing bay. We didn't lose any retros or anything, so we should slow down as slowly as we normally do. Let's get our gear down. And yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, I completely fly a mouse and keyboard. One of my 2 T16s broke and I've not been able to replace it, so did we kill our lights? Guess we don't have lights. Alright, well, we'll just use the markers. We'll get in here. Try not to hit any more doors. And land. There's a lot of sparks going through this ship. I already did. Oh, it's still doing that thing where it launches you if you landed. Are we in the air? Sort of. Let's just see the damage state of this, since it's going to be very angry. So many red lights, red angry lights. Those packages are from our my tests just after the patch released. Got some steam, some other chaos, another red light. All right, let's get repaired and then find a job and do said job. Hopefully we can keep... I can shrink the videos down just a little bit to get them around 30 minutes. That seems like a reasonable time. Normally I wouldn't worry about it, and I know I went through this back and forth before, but we'll see if I can do it. I need this. Vehicle repair. Doesn't think we're landed. Take off. Land. Try again. Vehicle maintenance still not working. All right. Kill the ship engines, get out, and we've got to store the ship and recover the ship, and then it should let us do that. And in the meantime, we can get ourselves a job to go do. We got to get rid of these packages at some point. Oh, that's where she was. Well, this whole side is just messed up. Oop. Let's shut the door. Let's find ourselves a job real quick, and then we'll run inside and do what I just mentioned. Okay, there's all kinds of UDMs. We don't want a super long UDM today because we're just trying to get ourselves sorted again. We'll take this one and end on Cleo. Yeah, it sounds good. We gotta go store the ship. Or maybe we... this will be fine. I was thinking maybe we should take into one of the twos, but we'll be okay. So we need to store, wait for it to store, retrieve. Hi. Guess what we're doing again? We're reloading back into the game. Why are we doing that? Well, it kind of crashed again, but that's okay. We had already landed on Tressler, and it wasn't letting us repair anyway, so it's probably better that we had to reload. There was a graphics driver for NVIDIA updated too, so I went ahead and did that. Somebody in chat's very angry on login. That's fine. We'll just close that and get out of bed. So, in the great spirit of everything, what is with the frame jumpy? Stop it. It's still loading assets probably. Alright, let's get to the lobby. We are going to get our ship and effectively just probably do one of those missions instead of 3. Yeah, it's turning out to be one of those days. Yeah. So we'll do 1 instead of 3. What did that say? 3? 3. So let's go ahead, get to the cutter, repair the poor cutter. Oh Lord, frames, come on now. Yeah, wait. Oh yeah, flipped around, it's gonna be the other side. That's right. It's sparking from the inside out. We'll get this repaired. Let's go ahead and grab a job real quick. EDM Cleo to Cali. Perfect. That's exactly what we'll do. Hang on, little penguin dude. We'll get this repaired. All right. So vehicle services. This job is going to basically, this repair is basically this exact. We'll make 600 off this. No, we won't, because we need fuel. We'll make probably about 200 and some change. That's okay. We're healthy again. Talk to Port Tressler. Let's get to... What did they say? We're going to Cleo to Cali. Doesn't think the engines are on. Let's turn those off and turn those back on. There it goes. Gear up. We're just gonna wait on those doors this time. Okay, they're probably as good as they're gonna get. We must turn right. Ooh, that's gonna be a... It's gonna be a rough jump. Did I raise our gear? They only partially rebuilt our engine. That's okay. It's still acting like it's there. How would I cycle them? Nope. Alright. What happens if we go into the power options? I mean, the ship's flying like it's there, so... Ah, here we go. Nope, that's the Atlas. Nope, everybody's there. I think. Main right and main left should be right next to each other, but they're not for some reason. Rear, lower left. That's thrusters. The order of this, like the hard points for this to pull from is really weird. It usually pulls straight from like the order that the XML is in, so that means the XML is in a weird order. Huh. We can't go straight to that, so we need to go somewhere else. We can ping slightly towards Cali, then make a turn. Yeah, this probably makes more sense. We won't finish the jump to Cali. We'll get halfway there or whatever, just enough to clear Microtech, and then we'll turn towards Clio. And that is enough to clear Microtech. Now we clear that route and we go towards Clio. Riari Cantwell Research Outpost. All right. Get ourselves to this and then to back to Cali. So let's see. Any other insanity going to happen during this? I do really wish the teams would work a little bit more on optimization. Because this does get a little bit silly at times. Like, if you see me looking left every now and then, it's just to make sure that nothing on this monitor over here is exploding into chaos, burning fires of insanity, whatever in the world could possibly happen at this point. The good news is my streams tend to be far more stable than this, even though I haven't really streamed Star Citizen. I'm having a bit too much fun with Near Replicant right now. And down to Cantwell we go. Maybe. Let me go. Let me go. There you go. Flip ourselves over because for some reason it always brings the sun upside down, which I'm still not 100% sure about. Turn that off because we don't need it anymore. And we can zoom down there fairly quickly. Like I said before, I'll look for chests while we're at these stops, but I'm not going to go super out of my way for this lightning thing. And all of that just has to do with like the first few minutes of this, the reasoning behind that. Like I just, it's a weird choice for me. It feels a whole lot like a money grab, because if they really wanted to do a good Star Citizen birthday, they really should have probably made something like the Zeus and released the Zeus. I feel like that would have been a better grab than the what we're seeing. There's somebody very angry down here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Language. the hell is going on down here? There was a contact for like half a second and then it just went away. There is a ship parked here, but I don't know what's going on there. He just landed. It's a cuddy. We'll just plop ourselves down right here. Engines off. Let's go grab our box. I mean, you all heard that too, right? There was totally that target, and then nothing. He is parked all kinds of sideways. I can't say anything. I mean, we've done something similar before, but holy crap, dude! Oh, somebody's got a rover out. Rover. Don't know why I called it a rover. It's clearly not exactly a rover, but he's probably trying to load into the black and mess something up. So like when we're in these, like there's a box here, sure, we'll look through it, but I don't expect to see anything. If it's even going to load, which it doesn't seem like it's going to. There it goes. Nothing in it. That's fine. That dude probably yoinked everything out of it. Like we'll look through the rooms and stuff just to see if one's there, but it's not going to be a whole stop at every possible thing close to us to get it. If there's buildings there, we'll search them. And we only have 9 or 10 more days left, something like that. Nah, the only thing in here is that one. Let's grab our box and go. And this. And we go left. Moved his car and everything. No, he was landing when we got here, so he's still here, I would think. That's the vehicle building. We don't want that one. We could run in there and check if we're so inclined. Like I said, we'll check buildings at where we land, but we're not going to like go to a facility we're not intended to go to check stuff. So we'll run in there and see if there's anything in there real quick. Let's place you. I really got to throw those out. Let's close the ship. We'll run over there to that building and see. Gives us something to do and run around and see. It's the pew pew version. Really could have parked that Cutlass better. Probably nothing in here. I don't think I've ever seen a lootable container in this type of facility. I'm sure they spawn. Maybe we have. I mean, if we have, it's definitely going to be in one of the previous... Oh, there's one right here. Yep, see? So we have. This one's probably also completely looted. I thought they were supposed to generate based on person. So even if somebody looted this, it should regenerate a new inventory for the next guy. Or gal. But it doesn't seem to want to do that. We're not on any filters. Yeah, they are producing nothing. All right. So chances are that just means somebody, like, they're not They're not player individual loot as it was. All right, let's head up to our... Let's head out to our drop-off. Into the ship. Hello, plushie. And engines on. Let's go ahead and just do our jump route from here. We're going to Cali, one of the shipping facilities, right? Yep. Shipping facility 6. Okay, we're going to have to get in the air. And gear up. Let's try that again. Shipping facility 6, right? Where are you? There you are. Nope. Nope. All right. So, seeing as we can't do that, can we go towards Microtech? We can. All right. So we'll hit this OM3, then do it. There's some bad guys around here. Well, I hope they have fun. I'm out. Bye now. Alright, so we can very clearly see the route to Cali. Now we gotta go through and try to find the package again. There it is. There. Yeah, sometimes you have to... I don't know why it won't just route you properly. Like, that should have just taken... Like, if it needed OM3, it should have just taken us to OM3, right? But that is an easy way to do it. Just find somewhere else to go to, anywhere really. So long as you can jump to it, and you can get yourself out of whatever that sphere of influence that is affecting it is, and go on your happy way. And being over to the shipping facility, it's probably going to be on the dark side today. Despite my misgivings about the lightning, I do hope that anybody watching this that has gotten it or won it, love it or get it. Like I said, it is easily one of my favorite. It has always been my favorite fighter design ever since they first showed it in the game. But just the method that they're trying to do I'm not going to beat that horse anymore. But that's fine. We can, I really do hope that people that want it get it, and those that do get it really enjoy it. We'll see what I do. Truth be told, I don't really have anything to melt for it. Nothing that I'd want to melt for it. And don't exactly have $260 right now for the Warbond variant. So even if I got the ticket, I'm not liable to be able to buy it. Or convince myself that what I currently have that could melt for it is worth melting for it. Because I think really the only two things right now I have that I can melt for it is the Perseus or the Carrack, or just a whole bunch of other little ships. funny how many more people, like we went days without seeing anybody at these outposts. Just constantly pinging around Microtech, not seeing a soul, and now all we do is see people at these outposts. There's somebody down there. The white marker for their ship is there. And like after the 10 days, this will probably be a barren wasteland again. Oop. Lost the marker, and it's back. Kind of low. Let's lower our gear. I can kind of see the lights of the facility, but I can also see the lights of the ground. Let's turn on our lights. Hopefully they actually do something. They're not doing anything for us right now, but that's okay. It's killer speed. There should be a pad here we can land on. Yeah, we can land on this one. No, we can't. There is a there's a big girl there. All right. Hi, Herc. Don't mind. Don't mind. I'm just gonna plop right here. Freaking thing was invisible. Even the ship marker for it was like back over across that. Like we flew over the ship marker for it. Like holy crap. Okay. What if that guy's outside and just sees this cutter come flying in near full speed and suddenly pulling up before he smashes into his... I'm assuming A2. It doesn't look like the color scheme for the C2. Man, I really love that ship. He's just barely on the pad. Now look at look at this. You're telling me that this ship can impound... This place can impound our ships. He's not even on the pad. He's not even fully on the pad, but even if he was, it would spawn there. And yet we can't get them to spawn. Dude, your winglet is kind of in the way. We'll just squeeze by you here. There we go. I'm going to assume he's inside. Hello? Nobody in here. There's a couple boxes though. Drop off. And place. And loot. Ugly suit. And arms. Alright, don't want that. And here we have all kinds of stuff. I'll take you, just because you're multi-tool, and why not? Lifeguard attachment. Flare. Flare. We actually need to restock our flares. I don't think I have any. Nutrition bars are good. We definitely could use a bottle of water. Or 4, because that's apparently 4. We'll take another nutrition bar. And this. No ticket for us. That's okay. There's a beanie. Definitely take the beanie. Don't know when we'll wear the beanie, but we'll take it. Alright, that's everything there. Let's check the prices while we're here, since we're on the pad or nearby. Hello? No? We won't check the prices? Oh, we don't need to. Okay, cool. We can actually just see them. That's outstanding. Even though I can't really select anything. Okay, well, we got the prices. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's leave Mr. I can't park my A2, if that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, guy, your wing's just slightly in the way. Could have definitely parked better. You just need to shift yourself left. A whole lot of a left. Or right, depending on which way you're facing. We could... Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, let's go here and... How many buildings we got here? 3. We're not going to worry about that one. We'll run back here and check these buildings real quick just to check the buildings. And then, if nothing else, we'll ping back to the ship and then find ourselves a nice little place to camp. Which will be nearby here, probably. Hello? Anybody here? No box there, no box there. And no boxes here. And no boxes there. And a box in here. Backpack, and there's our ticket. Well, let's go turn that in, I guess. So the second half of this video will be showing how to turn those in. Which probably means that if you're seeing this far in, and we are this far in, I might cut out the first couple. I know what I'll do. I know exactly what I do. And I'll just do something with the webcam full screen or something. Talk to you guys for a second at the start. Whatever. Fun fact is that I've had this webcam forever. I've just never used it. Paid pretty good money for it. It's just kind of sat there with its cover. I've always made sure to turn it on, just never quite used it. All right, so let's go to the place that we all love to hate. New Babbage. I will see you later, Hercules. Oop, that's X, not C. There we go. Alright, get our gear up. Do this. Go into Microtech and New Babbage. You can do this in Orison, ArcCorp, New Babbage, where we're going, and Lorville. And effectively what we're going to do is we're going to go to a rental kiosk. And it can be any rental kiosk. So long as it's on one of those. So what I mean by any rental kiosk is I shouldn't say any rental kiosk, because I don't know if the rental kiosks in the mining platforms, the mining stations, I don't know if those work, but any of the ones on the main 4 Stanton planets does have one. All right. And at Microtech. And New Babbage. So this did answer a question for me. I didn't know if it would spawn for us doing these type of missions, because everybody I knew that was getting it from bunker missions, off NPCs or just out of the chest out of the bunker missions. Now, as far as I know, the loot tables across the board are generally quite similar, except for the bunker mission loot boxes tend to offer weapons and ammo more than what we're doing. So we'll set the ship going to Babbage. We need to... Oh, that's our gear. That's fine. We need to turn that off and fly down. Oops. Wrong button. We're okay. Let's see. Yeah, we can actually talk to the spaceport from here. Oh, maybe. There it goes. It just said screw you and hung up on me the first time. Our gear's already down. I accidentally hit that button. Really wish that gear icon changed to like red when it was... It needs to be red when they're up and green when they're down, just like an actual aircraft. That would help immensely in figuring out what's what. We still don't have our... Oh, yeah, we do. He gave us this pad. That's interesting. I'm fairly sure this is one of the large pads. I think usually when I land in the Carrack, I get sent over here. When I had the 400i, we got sent over here a lot too. That is not rendering in. Now it did. I mean, it's fine. It gives us more than enough space to land. Get ourselves down. Okay, everybody, I'm with you. I had to turn off the webcam for this little bit. For some reason, Streamlabs is acting up horribly with it. I'll figure that out. So here we are. We're at Regal Luxury Rentals on Microtech. We have our CDF F8C certification pass gold. So what all you do really is you come up here, you interact with this. It says you have received an F8C rental for 1 day and can purchase the ship. So we'll see the... I don't actually think you see it in here anywhere. I think it's just part of your rental, so you can actually just go fly it for 1 day. You have however many days left of the event. Right now it's 9 to purchase the ship, or 10. I don't know when they started counting. So that's all you do, and you can just go buy it. So we're just gonna log out here. I will see you all later. Please like and subscribe to the video, and yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out what in the world is causing all those unhappy issues. Later.